Can the junior and adult choirs join us on the bima? Happy Hanukkah and Shabbat Shalom. It is wonderful to be here together as a community, drawing strength from each other and finding the light in our lives. It has been a challenging week in the world, and so it is even better when we can come together and look at us across the generations and celebrate each other, our family, our friends, our connections, to be here as one at the Reformed Temple of Forest Hills. Everyone joining us, filling our sanctuary in person, and those joining us on our live stream. I'm Rabbi Mark Kaiserman, along with Cantor Emily Wygod-Pincus, our adult choir and our junior choir. We're delighted to share in celebrating Hanukkah and Shabbat together tonight. All the words for services will be up on the screens, so you have your hands free to clap along and your mouths free to sing along as we join together in our services today. We start by lighting our Hanukkah menorahs, and we invite our district attorney, Melinda Katz, along with Carter Katz, to join us to light our menorah on the bima, and anyone who brought their own Hanukkah menorah to come up and get ready to light their menorahs around the tables. So we join together in our blessings for the Hanukkah menorah as we prepare to light our candles.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'adlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavoteinu ve'imoteinu bayamim ha'hem b'zman hazeh. Ma'us tzur Yeshuati, lechaneh l'shabeach, tikun beit tefilati, v'sham toda l'sabeach, le'et achil matbeach, mitoram nabeach, azekmor v'shir mizmor, Chanukah tamizbeach, azekmor v'shir mizmor, Chanukah hamizbeach. Rock of ages, let our song praise your saving power. You amid the raging foes were our sheltering tower. Furious they assailed us, but thine arm availed us, and your word broke their sword when our own strength failed us, and your word broke their sword when our own strength failed us.
We head back to our seats carefully.
Six. Wait, actually, I'm not sure. Six.
We take a look at all the light that we literally brought into this sanctuary, that we recognize the light we can figuratively bring into the world every day. But as we move towards our Shabbat service, we get ready to light our Shabbat candles. And lighting our Shabbat candles tonight are three of the newest grandparents in our congregation: Marjorie Blackman, Linda Freitag, and Monty Silberger. We continue with the Kiddush, and we invite everyone to please rise.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, v'ahava uvratzon, inkilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techilah l'mikra'ei kodesh, zecher litziat mitzrayim. Kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat l'chaim.
L'chaim. Take an opportunity to wish Shabbat Shalom and Happy Hanukkah to those around you. As we remain standing, we invite our junior choir to join us on the bima. read together. With every Hanukkah candle we light, we illumine the most important messages of all, that we must always work to find light in the darkness, and we must always work to keep the light of religious freedom burning for all people for all time. Please be seated.
Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech uv'shokbecha uv'kumecha uv'shartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uktabtam al mezuzot beitecha uv'isharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem emet. We read together. With joy and gratitude, we greet this season of our freedom. Not by might did we win it, not by power did we gain it, but through our strength of spirit, the Spirit of God within us.
turn now to our own private prayers as we take some time to offer our own special silent prayers to God. We continue silently. We ask any of our pre-kindergarten or kindergarten students who are dancing dreidels to join Alyssa and CJ and heading out into the foyer. It has been a challenging week in the world with so much pain in the midst of our joyous holiday celebrations. And so we turn to prayers of healing, not just for those who are sick or ill, but for all of us who need our strength, for our whole community, for the Jewish community, for the whole world. And so as we think of people in our temple family who need our strength, we think of ourselves as well, who need our blessings of healing and hope to find a better tomorrow. We're especially thinking of Queen Ariel Atias, Larry Bloom, Jack Freeman, Arnold Gilbert, Barbara Gilbert, Arlene Green, Ed Hendelman, Jody Ann Herman, Laura Kowalski, Don Levy, Brenda Levinson, Judith Lacasio, Scott Scheidlauer, Barbara Small, Roberta Traeger, Rochelle Weinberg, Renee Weisbaum, Myrna Weinreich, Fran Herman, Tsipora Bat David, Howard Pikus, Rita Meyer Wolfesbert. If you're thinking of someone in particular, we invite you to add their name out loud here in the sanctuary or add it to the chat on the live stream. For all those we hold in our hearts for healing, we join together in a Misha Beracha for healing, searching for healing for us all.
Bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor haberacha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Amen. Hanukkah is a time of miracles, and the miracles we can create in our lives. And singing a song of miracles are our junior and adult choirs. Now, by popular request, back from their performance at our Hanukkah service, our Hanukkah concert, a little bit ago, we bring on the Dancing Dreidels.
There we go. And back up. Turn around, look at the camera.
All right, here we go.
Wait, you line up here. You line up with them. Line up with them. There we go. And now we're
Sivivon, so, Chanukah, hu haktov, Chanukah, hu haktov, Sivivon, so, Simcha, Ula'am, Esgadol haya sham, Hag Simcha haya sham, Hag Simcha, Ula'am, Sivivon, And I want to express special thank you to CJ and Alyssa, who have been dancing dreidels for quite a long time since they were it, and they continue to be excellent dancing dreidel teachers.
Don't walk by the candle.
In a small village once, there lived a wealthy, stingy merchant and a poor family who lived next door. During the festival of Hanukkah, the merchant's kitchen was filled with the savory aroma of latkes frying in oil. Every night of Hanukkah, he would light more. Competition of microphones. Every night of Hanukkah, he would make these delicious latkes, and the smell would float out the window of his house. Because the poor family couldn't afford to make their own latkes, the children would stand by the merchant's window every night, and closing their eyes, they would inhale the delicious aroma of the latkes. For them, that was the smell of their special Hanukkah treat each night. On the 8th night of Hanukkah, the merchant discovered the children standing outside his window, smelling in the aroma of his latkes. "You are stealing the essence of my expensive oil and potatoes," he shouted. But rather than just chase them away, being he was a miser and this is a story, he took the children before the rabbi. All of the neighbors came to see what the fuss was about. The merchant demanded a heavy fine for the theft of his latke smell. The rabbi listened very seriously to all the merchant had to say. He asked the merchant what he wanted. The merchant said he wanted a heavy fine for all the latkes that they had stolen. The children's father said, "We don't have any money to pay the fine." The rabbi listened very intently. He turned to the townspeople and said, "Each of you, put a coin into this bag." And he took out a little bag and passed it around. and each person took out a coin or two and dropped it into the bag. The rabbi then shook the bag vigorously, making the coins jingle and sing. He then turned to the greedy merchant and said, "You claimed these children enjoyed the smell of your food without paying for it. Well, now justice has been served. The payment for a smell of latkes is the sound of money." The merchant left in silence, reminded that Hanukkah is meant to be shared and not sold. And recognizing his actions, he invited the family in and let them eat the latkes and smell them all together for Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. We move to the concluding blessings of our service with the Aleinu, and we invite everyone to please rise.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'idon hakol, l'teit gedula liotzer brishit, shelo asanu kegoyei ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
Please be seated. As we join together tonight, we add in the names of those people we miss very much, family and friends who are lights in our life. And in their passing, we look not to darkness, but the continuing flames that they bring to our souls. This Shabbat, we remember the yahrzeit, the anniversary of the passing of Victoria Blank, Enrique Callo Sr., Hilda Schwat, Albert Cohen, Lillian Cotter, Ben Cutler, Hyman Davidowitz, Gilbert Dorfman, Robert Drangle, Rika Epstein, Susan Feldman, Ann Feller, Naomi Foyer, Stephen Fisher, Fortuny Forty, Michael Friedman, Samuel Gelb, Philip Gold, Giddel Goodman, Howard Gregg, Max Gruber, Oscar Habas, Suzanne Hers, Harry Horowitz, Rodolphe Hoppermans, Henry J. Jassam, Stephen Koffler, Riva Kvitko, Alfred Levy, Ruth Lorber, Ben Mallon, Ken Mitchell, Murray Moskowitz, Harry Moss, Richard Nefsky, Jerry Perlmutter, George Pikus, Rabbi Jacob Polish, Susan Raphael, Yetta Richmond, Alex Rosen, Seymour Rosen, Ann Rosenthal, Bessie Rosenthal, Tilly Samet, Abraham Schulman, Cynthia Schweitzer, Fanny Seifer, Bertram Scheidlauer, Erwin Singer, Alexander Spielberg, Claire Weil, Sarah Weinberg, Claire Weiss, Isaac Wall, Enid Wolf, Anna Wolfson, Tilly Zaffron, Edward Zeller, Morris Zweier. We note in sadness the recent passings of Edith Edie Weiner, mother of Charles Weiner, grandmother of Alex, Frederick Gropper, brother of Stephen Gropper, Gray Wolf, stepmother of Dan Wasco, Nana of Maya and Harper, Dr. Glenn Schultze, uncle of Matt Esser, Melissa Lee Ann Wiedrago, daughter of Paul Copperman. And so many losses in this week's news. And so we remember Rob and Michelle Singer Reiner from Brown University, Ella Cook and Muhammad Aziz Umarzakov, And from Bondi Beach, Matilda B., Edith Brutman, Dan El Kayam, Boris and Sophia Gutman, Alex Klaitman, Yaakov Levitan, Peter Meager, Reuven Morrison, Marika Pagani, Ellie Schlanger, Adam Smith, Boris Tedelroyd, Tanya Tritak, Tibor Weitzen. We add to these names on our own hearts. If you're thinking of someone in particular, we invite you to share their name here in the sanctuary or on the chat in the live stream. For all those we hold in our hearts today and every day, we join as one community of strength and compassion and love in the mourner's Kaddish. Please rise. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah, be'amad divrach rutei v'amlik malchutei, b'chayachon v'yomechon, uv'chayei dekol beit Yisrael, b'agalav zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mivarak le'olam amei amaya, yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudusha barikhu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbekata v'nekamata, damiran be'ama v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yimru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort every broken heart, and let us say, amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'yimru amen.
Amen. Please be seated. With words of welcome on this beautiful night, we invite up Jane Pinkett from our executive board.
Shabbat Shalom and Happy Hanukkah to everyone. Thank you, Rabbi and Cantor, for this joyful service, and for both our choirs, Nitzan, Bonnie, and Mark, for giving us wonderful music. Thank you to Andy and Juan for all their work behind the scenes, and let's not forget our fantastic dancing dreidels. We want to absolutely thank the Women's Connection Hanukkah Committee, who are the masters behind the wonderful dinner that most of us will be enjoying very shortly. It gets better and better each year. Please note that as the weather has gotten, other than tonight, so cold so quickly this year, please think about making a donation to the New York Cares Coat Drive. Note the link is in the e-blast to make a monetary donation by December 31st, if at all possible. Also, new or gently used coats are being collected out in the lower lobby until January 25th. Please try to bring food to Temple each time you come to assist with food insecurity. Social Action is currently partnering with Queens Community House, and we want to keep stocking the shelves to help as many as possible. As we enter January, please note that Sunday, January 11th at 2 o'clock is the next in our Forest Hills Chamber Music Concert Series, and you can register online. As we have all gone through just a very challenging and quite terrible week of events, let's continue to try and keep the light going and our community strong. Shabbat Shalom.
A reminder that our next Shabbat Rishon service is actually on the second Friday of January, January 9th. January 2nd, services will be at 7 p.m., and January 9th, they'll be at 6:15 p.m. because of the timing of winter break. So plan ahead for that. And for those of you that speak Hebrew, we'll not talk about what Shabbat Rishon means. As we look to our Hanukkah dinner tonight, we want to give our deep and abiding thanks to the amazing people who put together our dinner this evening from our Women's Connection. And I have some names here. I'm probably missing a few people. I apologize for anyone who I didn't name. But we want to thank Susan Jollis, Lois Silverman, Phyllis Rosenberg, Audrey Frankel, Molly Frender, Susan Grunberg, Rebecca Cabanargi, Hilla Israeli, Marcia Parness, Nicole Fader, Bertie Traeger, Ali Greenberg, Karen Solomon, CJ Cabanargi, and Jamie Kenyon, the president of WOCO, who is the mastermind behind it all. Thank you to all of you. If you are heading to the dinner, then we ask you actually to leave the sanctuary and check in at the table in the lobby and then head into the ballroom. If you are not going to the dinner, there is an oneg downstairs just for you to head to that. But if you are going to the dinner, that oneg is not for you. You'll get desserts special desserts during the dinner. As we get ready for the dinner, we want to offer up our motzi, and I would like to invite up any of our college and graduate students who are back in town and joining us this evening to join us up front for the motzi. Also, please don't forget to take your menorahs either after services or after the dinner. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon.
B'te'avon, bon appetit, and we call the junior and tween choirs and the adult choir back onto the bima for Be a Light, and we hope that you all will join us in singing. With the first candle I pray that you may be saved from all of the troubles around you this day.
With the second candle I hope that you are secure in what you believe, that your heart may be pure. With the third candle I pray that you will stay kind to all those around you, each true friend you find. With the fourth candle I wish that you find the light and love what you do with all of your might.
Shabbat Shalom and Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Shabbat Shalom.